Take the narrow aisle slow. Suitcase by my boot, one jagged, one shadow in tow. Compartment light flickers, paint chipped on the floor. Leather seats remember men like me in 1,000 quiet wars. Got a folded ticket and a ledger on my knee, full of numbers, little ghosts that still know me. The city fades to dots beyond the rattling glass. Every mile I roll away is another line of the past. You and me, brother, we learned that book by hand. Balancing favors, quiet debts, cash no one could understand. You watched the doors, I watched the lines not to cross. Two young men counting other people's loss. We signed our marks in the margin, just a streak of black. Swore we'd never sell each other out, never turn our backs. But pressure makes hairline cracks in the strongest steel. You start counting up the nights and wonder what is real. Now the hallway hums, and I hear your voice once more, asking if I'd ever leave you standing at that door. I'm the man with the last ledger on track 4. Every page is a price that I chose to answer for. I don't run, I just change what I'm willing to fight for. Leave like a gentleman, not crawling on the floor. If I vanish from your table, from your corridor, I still walk with my code, with this last ledger on track 4. Tonight in the back room, you were sharper than the knives. Saw the totals in your stare, all the sliding alibis. You touched one name I could never let you touch twice. On page 17, wrapped in one old sacrifice. So I closed that folder, locked the cabinet slow. Told you half-true stories you didn't need to know. Left the key on the desk, left the engine on low. Heard my own heels in the hallway telling me it's time to go. If I called it betrayal, it would taste like a lie. You'd make the same move, brother, staring down that sky. Front room's getting quiet, chairs turned upside down, last glass on the counter, catching amber from the crown. Back hall smells like sawdust, fryer oil and thyme. Key turns in a side door, lock clicks in my mind. Ledger on the table, pages softened by the years. Black ink, red lines, little ghosts of old careers. Bartender sets a tumbler right beside my open hand. Says you're always here this hour, boss. You came in as a kid once, shoe scuffed, nervous grin. Called you my little brother, kept the wolves from getting in. Showed you how to read a handshake, how to weigh a quiet debt, how a real man keeps his promises to the living and the dead. Now you're laughing in the front room, talking louder than the band, pushing thin and shaky paper you don't really understand. I've erased your careless numbers from a few important eyes, but every column that I move cuts one more thread between our lives. In this book there ain't no heroes, just the prices people pay. Every line that I rewrite sends someone walking home or away. I'm the hand on the ledger in the back room of this town, balancing the favors that can lift you up or drown. If your name rests in my pages, you get shielded or tracked down. I can keep the dogs from howling or just let them sniff around. I don't have to raise my voice, I don't need a shining crown. I'm the hand on the ledger in the back room of this town. Gamble sits here in this black and red, signature on a contract that could cost more than your head. Men down at the corner table want their figures straight and clear. They don't mind a missing partner if the sun stays in the clear. I could close this book and tell them that the math is running straight, cover you one more time and trust you'll learn from what you skate. Or I can leave the ink wide open, let the total speak at dawn. See who walks in through the front door and who's suddenly gone. I'm no martyr, I'm no monster, I'm the one who pays the bill. When the night adds up to nothing, I'm the man who's standing still. I don't beg for understanding, I don't ask this room to cheer. I just live with every name that I keep close or disappear. I'm the hand on the ledger in the back room of this town, where the quiet men decide who gets to rise or settle down. I can write you into shelter, I can write you off the board, I can buy you one more sunrise or let you meet your own accord. I don't need a line of praise, I just need my code held down. I'm the hand on the ledger in the back room quiet, numbers climbing through the night. You step out onto the hallway where the carpet swallows light. There's a guard beside the doorway, but he only nods you in, 'cause your name is on my short list, and the game's about to spin. Leather chair behind the desk, glass of dark on polished wood, open ledger on the table, lines of red where money stood. City glowing through the window like a circuit in my hand, and you're standing by the blinds now, trying hard to understand. I'm the man who draws the lines that you move on. I'm the hand behind the door when the night feels calm. You see shadows in the alleys, I see numbers in their eyes. I decide who walks the lobby and never see sunrise. You can play out on the pavement, you can bleed for every dime, or sit here where it's quiet with the man who draws the lines. There's a folder on the corner bent from being used. Paper smells of ink and metal, every name of fuse I choose. Chessboard waiting by the window, missing pawns that never leave. I move bishops like lieutenants, I move rooks like steel, you'll see. Hear the hum of hidden servers through the panel in the wall. Every secret in this district has my number on the call. Boots are echoing in blues on the marble near the gate, but up here we talk in whispers, shift a figure, change of fate. I'm the man who draws the lines that you move on. I'm the hand behind the door when the night feels calm. You see shadows in the alleys, I see numbers in their eyes. I decide who walks the lobby and who never sees sunrise. You can run with loaded pockets till you cross some unseen sign, or learn to breathe in silence with the man who draws the lines. This is weight you wear alone. Every signature I'm signing is a name cut into stone. When a brother breaks the order, when a partner talks too loud, I'm the one who shuts the ledger, I'm the one who clears the crowd. If you want sit in the street. You sit higher still and sober, with the blood beneath your feet.
Room key on the table, plastic tag, a faded thread. Thin wall humming with the highway, TV talking low to me. Suitcase leaning by the door frame with the handle taped in black. Boots left lines across the carpet like a map, I won't go back. I was halfway through a message that I'll never let you read. Folded words about a future that my life won't ever feed. Neon from the diner flicker on this broken window glass, and I whisper to the silence, girl, I'm built to never last. You deserve a quiet driveway, not a car that comes and goes, not a man whose second phone line rings with name nobody knows. There are faces in my rear view that don't ever fall asleep. There are debts out on a back road that a promise has to keep. I've been running little highways where the cameras never look, trading miles for breathing room and pages from a different book. If they ever learn your doorway, they will lean against your light. So I circle in these motels and I disappear at night. You keep asking for an answer that you feel but never see, while my hands are always reaching for the handle, never keys. I protect you with a distance that'll cut us both and burn. I keep love inside a story and a key I don't return. I'm the ghost between the white lines where the engines never sleep. I'm the name that never settles, only promises to leave. You see danger in my shadow, but you never see the men who would follow if I ever stayed till morning came again. I stay moving, stay unwritten, stay a lesson you still learn. I keep freedom, I keep you safe in the key I don't return. Ice machine outside is coughing, there's a buzzing exit sign. Gas pump blowing by the roadside like a watchman on the line. I lay your picture on the nightstand, face turned down so I can breathe. Cause your eyes could talk me under, make a liar when I leave. There's a pin mark on my knuckle from the letter that I tore. Every word a loaded secret I can't drop at your front door. So I slide the chain off quiet, carry silence to the car. Let the parking lot lights blind me while I aim for somewhere far. I ain't broken, I ain't homeless, I ain't begging to be saved. I'm a man who knows the weight of every road he never paved. If I loved you any weaker, I'd roll back to where you are. Let the trouble in my mirror park itself beside your car. But my code is in the leaving, in the lines I never cross, in the hearts I don't drag with me when I'm counting what I've lost. I'm the ghost between the white lines where the engines never sleep. I'm the name that never settles, only promises to leave. You see danger in my shadow, but you never see the men who would follow if I ever stayed till morning came again. I'll stay moving, stay unwritten, stay a lesson you still learn. I keep freedom, I keep you safe, in the key I don't return. I'm the last car past the billboard when the sky is turning gray. I'm the taillights fading steady on the life I couldn't stay. You'll have quiet in your doorway, you'll have nights that gently turn. You'll have stories of a stranger and a key didn't return. If you ever doubt I felt it when I watched your lights grow small, no, I chose this lonely highway just to never risk your fall. I stay loyal to the distance, to the line I won't unlearn. I keep loving you by leaving in the key I don't return. I don't return. I stand here alone. The platform's cold. Train's coming slow, but I'm already sold. A life full of shadows I can't outrun. I thought I'd be free, but it's never done. All these streets with blood on my hands, kept to the shadows, did what I had to stand. The city's behind me, it's inside my veins. I'm leaving it all, but it's never the same. One last ride, but the price is too high. I traded my soul for a piece of the sky. I can't take back the ghosts I've let in, but tonight I'll run. It's the end of my sin. The train's pulling in, I can hear it near. The past calls my name, but I'm past the fear. I'll take my silence, leave it all
but I carry the weight of every crime. I can see the old house, the lights through the rain, but I won't go back, not to feel that pain. I've closed that chapter, but it never ends in silence. I'm still the same man again. One last ride, but the price is too high. I traded my soul for a piece of the sky. I can't take back the ghosts I've let in, but tonight I'll run. It's the end of my sin. Neon clock on the platform, hands past closing time. Ticket in my jacket, one straight printed line. You toss your bag up high, one strap about to tear. Drop into the aisle seat, city dust still in your hair. Carriage lights are humming and yellow down the road. Door breeze as it shuts on everything we know. I'm by the window, watching steel turn into fern. Got a seat in the last car, no return. Back rooms and stairs, counted other people's secrets in quiet little sheds. Rode in cars with windows dark, never asked the cost. Stacked up quiet favors till I measured what I'd lost. My name on metal briefcase in ledgers without ink, pulled more than one man backward from the edge without a blink. Tonight I bought this distance with every bridge I burned. Now I'm sitting in the last car, no return. I see you with those restless hands, phone screen on your knee, reading offers from some men who think they own what you could be. I got a seat in the last car, no return. Paid for this ticket with the lessons you still have to learn. You run into a fire I spent years trying to cool. You're walking into rooms where I was once the quiet rule. If you trust every shadow that this city lets you earn, you find yourself beside ride me in the last car. No return. Hallway lights keep blinking where the cars connect. Metal plates between them shake with every bend we take. I walk past the vending machine, humming faint and low. See your outline double in the dark behind the glow. You look up when I pass, like you feel the weight I bring. I nod once, keep moving, fingers on the safety ring. I'm not your father, not your judge, just a man who had his turn, holding steady in the last car. No return. Every mile on these rails is a choice I didn't share. Every quiet warning swallow in the stale car air. If you keep that same direction, chasing numbers you don't own, you'll learn how thin the line is between a legend and a loan. I got a seat in the last car, no return. Bought my way out with every scar. You still think you'll learn. You can chase that shining promise till the steel begins to burn. But the exit for men like us is always hard to learn. When this town writes down the names of those who never did get turned, you'll remember I was waiting in the last car. Return. No return. Faded number on the door, paint peeling off the frame. Thin walls humming with the highway, every truck sounds the same. Motel Bible in the drawer, lamp stained to yellow gold. Single bed with a wrinkled sheet and a story running cold. Motel key on the table, little tag with room 9. Folded map by the ashtray, red marks crossing every line. I'm sitting on the edge, boots planted on a worn out floor, writing words I'll never send. Then I'll walk out through that door. met me in a corner booth, coffee in your steady hand. You laughed at how I watched the exits more than I watched the band. I said I dealt in quiet debts, you just smiled and let it slide. You were brighter than that neon, but you still sat by my side. Years went by and backseat nights, deals done under low-hung moon. You asked me once, you ever leave? I said not yet, but soon. Soon kept moving down the road like a sign I drove straight past. Now I'm here with one last turn and our time already passed. I kept you at a distance, thought that I was keeping you safe. Built a circle made of secrets, never let you see that place. At the last exit motel, I leave on my own terms. I won't wait to be erased by the fire that I earned. I'm no saint in a white shirt, but I'm not somebody's prey. I'm the hand that folds the letter, then I choose to fade away. If the life comes looking for me, it'll find an empty shell, 'cause I checked out of its keeping at the last exit motel. Neon from the gas sign blinks, green to tire, then back to red. Vending by the ice machine hums a rhythm half undead. Black duffel by the doorway, one suit and a second name. Phone face down on the mattress, lit once, then it dims to flame. Your picture in my wallet, one edge where my thumb once stayed. I could drive back to your window, tap the glass and change the fade. But I know the ghosts that trail me and the weight I call my dues. So I drop this key in passing and I leave the night to you. You deserved a softer story than a man who walks in codes. But I'm built on hard decisions that don't ride on normal roads. If I pulled you in completely, they would write you in my file. So I turn into the darkness and I pay by walking miles. Yeah, the last exit motel, I leave on my own terms. I won't wait to be a warning when the whole street twists and burns. I'm no hero in your memory, just a name you once could spell. I'm the hand that folds the letter and releases you as well. If the life comes asking questions, there's no trail for them to tell, 'cause I vanished in the silence of the last exit motel. Exit motel.
There's a green desert lamp on us, polished wood, throwing shadows on the page. Your name's a thin, cold line of ink, buried under profit and rage. I've got folders on the table, corners bare like guilty thoughts. Every favor that we traded, every quiet war we bought. I still hear your boots in the hallway, saying I think too far ahead. You laugh, you watch the figures, I'll deal with the living and the dead. Now the room is all ventilation hum, and a clock with a stubborn hand. And this pen feels like a trigger, only I still understand. You remember that cramped back office where we split the very first tape? You swore you'd never owe a man more than you were willing to break. I started reading the patterns, who would fold and who would stay. You started closing the doors behind the ones who walked away. Tonight the city stains the glass, a white grid of what we own. But the brightest bulbs out there shine on a stone with no name shown. I signed off on a meeting where your seat was left turned to the wall, and I squared off all the columns with the space where you used to stand tall. I told myself it was numbers, survival, nothing personal at all. Just another quiet entry so the tower wouldn't fall. I'm the man who keeps the ledger in the dark, counting every favor, every scar, every missing part. I make sure the house still stands when the fire's burning high, but the ink on my hands is a life I let die. Yeah, I'm the one who keeps the ledger in the dark, and every line I write still burns like your mark. There's a plain glass on the blotter, water gone warm, unchanged all night. An unopened little envelope with your old badge, edges white. I keep your knife in the drawer, dull from carving through our past. Strange how a tired piece of metal outlives a man who ran the fast. They call me calm, steady, the one who never slips. But they don't see the way this letter shakes between my fingertips. I could blame the man above me, say he forced my careful hand. Truth is I drew the circle and erased you from the plan. If these pages ever travel, they'd be mailed right back to me. A reminder that the quiet sea still charges its own fee. You once said a brother's worth more than any stack you hold. I weighed you like an asset and I did what I was told. I'm the man who keeps the ledger in the dark, adding up the ghosts that built this quiet ark. I keep this empire balanced while the alleys run hard and wild, but the cost of every corner is the face of a lost child. Yeah, I'm the one who keeps the ledger in the dark, silent by the window while the city leaves its mark. I keep the tower standing, but the trade cut out my heart. I'm the man who keeps the ledger in the dark. lights in the back room flicker, but they don't shine like they used to do. I sit here alone with my glass in hand, trying to forget what's come unglued. Once I had a throne here, made my name with a quiet kind of grace. Now the bar's empty, just shadows and dust, where I used to see familiar faces. I thought I had control of it all, but the city's colder than it ever seemed. Those deals, those promises, they meant nothing when you woke from a dream. Now the whispers in the alleyways crawl and choke the air I breathe. I'm just another man fading in the dark, lost in the web I weave. I remember the first time I stepped into this room, the city at my feet. I built my empire with quiet words, but I never heard the hearts beat. The ones I trusted turned their backs, played me like a man who lost the game. But it's my fault too, I played the hand that led me down this road of shame. Now the lights outside seem so far, like they're barely part of me. I ran the game but forgot the cost, and it can't follow me. I'm a ghost in my own house, and the bottles never change. The walls don't speak my name anymore, but I still hear the chain. It was loyalty I traded, but I never saw the price. The city that I love now, just a stranger passing by. I hear the echoes of my name, but they don't ring as loud as before. I built my throne on silence, but now it's just a broken floor. The lights are fading in this city, and I'm still here waiting for the call. I built this kingdom with my hands, but now I've lost it all. I walk like a real man, but the shadows catch my stride. The power I once held now fades, and there's nowhere left to hide. The lights are fading in this city, and I can't escape my past. I'm just another ghost walking, waiting for the last. I used to walk these streets with pride, my name on every corner, but now I see the empty faces, and the city couldn't care any longer. I built my empire on broken dreams, but it didn't last for long. I should have known the city's love is always here, and then it's gone. Now the bridges I crossed don't lead to the past I thought I knew, and every deal I made feels like a lie I never could undo. But I'll keep standing here, even when the lights burn out. I built this place, and I'll take the blame for the darkness all around. So here I am, alone with my drink, just waiting for the night to end. I built this empire on my own, but I'll never see it again. I can't take back what I did, can't undo the sins I've sold, but maybe I'll find peace in the shadows, where I'm free from what I've lost. The lights are fading in this city,
and I'm still here waiting for the call. I built this kingdom with my hand, but now I've lost it all. I walk like a real man, but the shadows catch my stride. The power I once held now fades, and there's nowhere left to hide. The lights are fading in this city, and I can't escape my path. I'm just another ghost walking, waiting for the laugh. Motel lamp buzzing over this thin wood desk. Ice bucket sweating, sheets look secondhand at best. There's a key on the table with a plastic number tag. Door chain hanging like it's tired of this drag. I got your name written on a motel pad page, ink bleeding slow like it's working through my age. Gas station sign humming through the curtain slice of light. Highway in the distance, trucks breathing through the night. You used to meet me where the roads cut past the mall, back when all I carried was a burner and a call. You said I don't need details, just don't come home late. Don't bring that cold stare, don't bring that weight. But I'm the one they dial when the plan turns black, when the doors won't open and there's no way back. I clear the boards so the names don't show. Leave rooms like this one with nothing left to know. You wanted just a part of me you thought you could save, but I keep the rest buried in someone else's grave. I'm the man they call when it's already too late, when the line goes dead and the deal turns to freight. I walk in silence, never ride it on a sleigh. Do my work clean and I'm gone through the gate. You deserve a lover, not a closing date, but I sign my name as the man they call too late. Tonight by the loading docks near the old freight line, there was tape on concrete, a briefcase, one thin spine. I walked in last after everyone spoke, folded one more story till the tension finally broke. Left an unmarked envelope under somebody's door. Turn my boots toward this room, same carpet as before. Now the TV's flickering with a show that has no sound, and this letter you stays folded face down. If I sent you these lines, you come straight to this gate, waiting in the parking lot, headlights burning late. But I won't drag you through the miles on my name. You deserve more than being written in my game. I'm the man they call when it's already too late, when the lights burn low and the hands hesitate. I'm moving quiet, leave no echo on the plate. Carry what I've done, and I don't shift the weight. So I'll leave this note and let your road stay straight. I'll stay what I am, the man they call too late. It's the hour when the floor is empty, lights are buzzing down the hall, blinds half open on the windows, this whole city looking small. Ledger open on the desktop, cards and papers in a stack. Chessboard by the leather armchair, all the pieces facing black. You're sitting where I used to sit, jacket hanging off your chair, phone face down beside your notebook, one missed call you didn't share. I slide coffee in a thick glass, let it cool beside your hand. Say, if you want to walk in shadows, learn exactly where you stand. You think power's in the doorway, the loudest man in suits, in the way he snaps his fingers, in the heels and polished boots. The ones who last the longest, they don't raise their voice or gun, they just tilt a single figure and decide what's lost or won. I've erased a dozen problems with a column and a line, made a rival disappear inside a balance looking fine. Every secret in this office is a lock without a sound. Every risk you leave uncounted is the one that brings you down. So you watch the quiet favors, not the fireworks or the noise. Watch the names who share your tables, more than those who flash their toys. And there's a line, we keep it simple, though the numbers twist and mound. You don't fall from what you're seeing, you fall from what you don't count. I'm the hand behind the curtain, making sure the floor holds weight. I'm the calm inside the circle when the wolves are at the gate. You see glory in the faces that the cameras always find. I keep ghosts inside these folders and the balance in your mind. You want power like a legend, standing where the light runs out. Then remember what will break you is the thing you don't count. There's a drawer I never open till the corridor is clear, with a small black metal notebook full of debts you never hear. Names of men who owe us favors, like a wire under tile. Tiny sparks along the carpet that can burn a quiet mile. You will think you're running everything the first night you sign a deal, but forget the cost beneath it, it'll come collect for real. Every careless word you promise, every handshake done for clout, turns to weight upon a ledger that you'll answer for, no doubt. I have watched good men get buried by a detail they ignored, heard them curse the world and fortune while I read what they'd recorded. I won't stand above your coffin, acting like I couldn't see, so I sit you in this office like they once sat down with me. You can treat this as a warning or a key into the dark, but if you step past this door, boy, you better learn to count your marks. I'm the hand behind the curtain, stacking numbers like a shield. I'm the quiet in the crossfire when the stories hit the field. You see legends in the portraits and the ring they pass around. I keep track of every shadow that can pull those portraits down. You want power that this city never questions, never doubts? Then remember, what destroys you isn't seen, it's what you don't count. Neon sign buzzing on an empty lot, diner light flickers on the coffee pot, motel key heavy in my worn out coat, dashboard glow still on my throat, a suitcase waiting in the backseat door. Your last look burned in the rearview truck. I'm halfway gone and I'm halfway late, talking to the road like it's holding my fate. This is my highway alibi, rolling under steel gray sky. Don't run like prey, I choose my way when I say goodbye. If I leave this life, I'll leave it clean as I can tonight. Drive like a legend through the dark, not a man in flight. still taste your goodbye on the wind. This is my highway alibi, rolling under steel gray sky. Don't run like prey, I choose my way when I say goodbye. If I leave this life, I leave it clean as I can tonight. Drive like a legend through the dark, not a man in flight. Every quiet favor, every name I bought. I kept you outside of the rooms I stay. Locked those doors so you never felt the chain. Now the tank is full and the nights have gone. If I turn back now, I'll drag you along. So I grip this wheel like a shaking hand, leave the past in the dust and I take my stand. This is my highway alibi, not a place for me to hide. It's the road I chose to carry what I did inside. If I cut these ties, I cut them sharp in the sleepless night. Leave like a legend in the dark, not a man in flight. Yeah, I leave like a legend through the dark, not a man in flight.
Slow build diamond cars with a drop-down bridge and emotional final frame. Gentlemen, outlaw highway drivers, humming through the chest. There's a suitcase by the door, handle freight from changing town. Room key swinging from the lock, like it still can't settle down. I've been counting all the exits, like a man who knows the cost. Every favor, every promise is another mile of loss. So I'm writing you a letter that I'll fold, not let you read. 'Cause the only way I keep you safe is leaving quietly. I walk out like a legend, not a ghost. I won't let this crooked world decide my road.
if I disappear before they get too close, just know I walked out like a legend, not a ghost. There's a diner sign across here, flickers red then fades to white. Coffee cups and tired faces staring into endless night. I've run messages in back rooms, closed the doors and named the price, shook the hands that smiled in daylight, watched them turn to something else. You saw leather and a cool smile, thought I had this city tamed. Didn't see the quiet meetings where they whispered out my name. When the circle starts to tighten, someone's chair will turn to flame. I won't have you near that table when they start to clear the game. I walk out like a legend, not a ghost. I won't crawl or beg for mercy that they're owed. If I leave before the story's fully told, just know I walked out like a legend, not a ghost. I don't call this running, I call this drawing my own line. 'Cause a man who waits for judgment never chooses how he dies. I have done my share of damage, I have carried dirty notes, but I always kept a standard, never broke my quiet oath. You deserve a different ending than a siren in a sheet, so I'll vanish at this exit with the gravel under feet. If you hear about a stranger leaving cash beneath the door, or a car that fuels at midnight and is seen here nevermore, if a ring you should have pawned off finds its way back to your hand, take it as a sign I'm breathing somewhere past this piece of land. Don't you wait beside the window, don't you chase this moving line. Live a life that isn't written by the shadows I design. When you think about my story, don't remember me as lost, just a man who chose the roadway over someone else's cross. I walk out like a legend, not a ghost. I leave
bar stool's upside down, jukebox humming low. Neon sign flickers, tells us all to go. I slide my badge from my belt, feel the cold of the tin, drop it in my back pocket, let the night breathe in. There's an envelope resting where my heart should be. Paper feels heavier than any set of keys. Door lock clicks behind me. I step out to the street, boots on wet concrete, you're humming underneath. I walk these blocks once with a straighter spine, ticket book open, thought the law was mine. Chasing little thieves down narrow stairwells late, thinking right and wrong were lines you could stay. Then the calls started drifting from the corners of the map. Then with smoother voices, heavier grips in the back. Keep the lights calm, we'll keep the noise off the news. And you taught me quiet deals can look like keeping order true. Now you breathe through the vents and the cracks in my door. You count every compromise like a ledger you store. I'm the law with a badge in the back pocket of my jeans, walking your streets like something caught between your teeth. You want protection, you don't ask where I've been. I answer to my code in the shadows that you're in. When the night needs a favor, it won't put on a screen. Call a man with a badge in the back pocket of his jeans. Under the overpass, sodium lights buzz and shake. River runs black, doesn't bother with the stakes. There's a car idling slow by a pillar of stone. Two faces in the windshield, lit by a glowing phone. I tap on the window, say this road's closed tonight. Slide the envelope inward, feel your pulse get tight. They nod without a handshake, no names, no sign. We all drive off cleaner with the dirt left in your spine. You'll require stairwells and vending machine hums. Empty lot echoes and the low roll of drums. You're the one confession I never could fake. You know every quiet cut off, every line I let break. I'm the law with a badge in the back pocket of my jeans. I keep your face in the dark and your corners looking clean. You want your silence, you don't ask what it means. I carry my own verdict where nobody sees. When the night needs a wolf, it won't name in the scene. You call the man with a badge in the back pocket of his jeans.
soft and blue. The desk lamp halo over folders stamped approved. There's a fountain pen waiting by a crystal paperweight. Security feeds flicker, show the lobby running late. Tied not loosened, cufflinks catching little moons. Clock on the wall, walking past 11 soon. One empty leather chair across this polished wood. Someone's quiet future in a contract ain't too good. Started on the ground floor, counting bills are closed, sweeping bills to envelopes, learning how it flows. Watch men shake hands in the corner, never raised my head. Just memorized the patterns and the words they never said. Now my name's on the letterhead, on the brass by the door. I sign the deals that keep the quiet storms offshore. They shake my hand, call it clean enterprise, but I can feel the number staring back like eyes. Every line I draw is another hidden weight. Every neat little clause is a side bet with fate. I'm the hand behind the signatures after midnight, turning trouble into figures under soft off light. You see a gentleman with a view and a straight tie. I see the ledger in the glass when the cars pass by. When this city wants its silence, dressed in white, it comes to me for signatures after midnight. Out by the old bridge, there's a sedan by the rail. Headlights pointed down, cutting silver through the veil. Step from my dark car, shoes on weathered stone. Folder under arm, like a judge walking alone. No small talk, just a brief nod, eyes tight. I pass him the copy, terms already wide right. River underneath us keeps his counsel tight. Carries off whatever doesn't fit in right. I could burn half these pages, walk out of this game, change the way I move, stop renting out my name. But power is a mirror that remembers what you've done. You can change your route, but your shadows still run. I'm the hand behind the signatures after midnight, keeping wolves in tidy columns where the sums look right. You see a chairman with his shirt cuffs white. I see every buried favor written in that light. If I ever walk away, it will still hold me tight. This city's built on signatures after midnight. flickers like it's half asleep. Vending machine humming, echo hanging low and deep. Suitcase by my boots, paper ticket in my hand. Last call through the speakers for the life I used to plan. I take a window, a suitcase and a coat, balancing gangster outlaw, Latin vibes as a pit, disciplined cold. Lanterns in my face, ink waits for the first line. Baby, I'll be the yours I was borrowed from the night in time. You kept a light above the table in that quiet little place. Coffee rings on folded maps of worry in your face. You said you could be a better man if you just walked away. But every time I touched the door, this city made me stay. Calls at midnight, quiet favors, numbers only I could read. I held my calm above the water while you trembled at the speed. You loved the way felt the weight I owed. Now this carriage starts to tremble, metal sighing at the seams, and this letter on my knee is where I lay down all our dreams. I got a ticket, a suitcase and a coat. I don't run from what I've done, I just choose my own road. I'm a quiet kind of shadow on a night train out of here, leaving all our better plans in the tracks that disappear. I won't beg this city's mercy, I won't plead for love, I'm old. I just leave the way I live, with a suitcase and a coat. Keep blinking as the porter shuffles past. Quiet shoes, closed compartments, faces stitched in moving glass. This city's sliding sideways in reflections as we climb. Signal towers, wire fences, little scars of borrowed time. I see you in that small kitchen, hand around a simple cup, staring at the empty chair. Shown back up, I'd only bring you second chances with a burn along the edge. So I sign my name in silence and I seal it with a steady pledge. I'm not broken, I'm not holy, I'm a man who knows the score. Every choice I ever made locked another heavy door. bartender counted out the tip. Chairs flipped on the tabletops. Everything is fine and still. Back door's got a single bolt, humming like a warning sign. Ledger open on the desk, pages running out of time. Glass resting on a coaster, untouched by my right hand. Pen turning in my left, like a slow and quiet command. I'm the one who moves the pieces, keeps the numbers in a line. When you see calm on the surface, every angle's already mine. Found you in a doorway, busted shoes and tie-dyes. Taught you how to wear a suit, how to listen through the lies. Put a watch upon your wrist, put a steel spine in your coat. Told you never talk too much, let your discipline be a no. You grew into a storm boy, every room leaned out your way. Fast hands, sharp grin, doing things I never say. Then the whispers hit my office, he's too wild, he won't obey. Now your name sits in the margin where the risk won't wash away. Every favor, every promise, every debt that we create lives in columns on this paper, weighing love against the weight. I keep the balance, and the balance never lies. I sign decisions in the back room while the city shuts its eyes. I don't shout about my power, I just live by what I wrote. I'm the quiet undercurrent underneath your every note. If your story doesn't add up, I can cut it down to size. I keep the balance, and the balance never lies. On the floor, hallway camera side lock, loading bay and cellar door. Safe humming in the corner, like it's breathing with the room. Stacks of figures, folded paper, shadows pressed into the gloom. Your face flickers for a second, grainy frame and crooked grin. I remember when I told you we don't let the chaos in. Now I'm charting out your damage with a ruler built from fear, trying not to see the kid I pulled out of that doorway. I'm no savior in a mirror, I'm a man who counts the cost. Keep the structure, keep the order, or the whole street line is lost. If I bend it once for family, every hour will test the code. So I draw the line in silence and let ink replace the load. I keep the balance, and the balance never lies. I write your ending in the margins while the night ignores your cries. I don't beg for clean forgiveness, I just carry what I know. I'm the calm hand in the ledger when it's time to let you go. If your choices break the figures, I can't save you one more time. I keep the balance, and the balance draws a line.
Radiator hums behind a thin gray wall. Clock above the doorway, dragging through last call. You sit at the small table, jacket on the chair, ledger half open, loose bills tasting air. I'm leaning by the exit with my shoulder to the frame. Green light over my head, spelling out one name. One handle, one deadbolt, concrete on the floor. If things turn ugly, I'm the man at the back door. We started running errands, same boots, same street. You talk to every stranger, I just watch their feet. You like a crowded entrance, bright lights, loud scenes. I learned to serve her stairways in the quiet in between. Somebody had to stand where the hallway thins, where one wrong sentence stops and another life begins. I don't talk about the nights no one came back for more. I just kept my post as the man at the back door. Lately you've been louder, chasing names that flash and fade, forgetting how this life was built in corridors and shade. I'm the man at the back door, where the noise runs out of breath, where the laughter hits the wall and remembers there is death. You can dance in the front room, play your little war, but respect signs its name underneath my door. If you ever cross the line we swore we'd never ignore, you won't see a courtroom, just a man at the back door. Metal stairs outside, paint rust in a light. Dumpster by the corner, one stray cat keeping time. Boots on damp concrete, echo slow and low. Exit sign flickers on the alley's narrow glow. I walk you to the threshold, feel the tremor in the key. Tell you this is the last time, it's just you and me. One more careless promise and you know the score. I won't write it as betrayal, I'll just lock this door. I don't shout, I don't boast, I don't need my name in lights. I keep the code, take the weight, finish quiet nights. If you stay on your side, I guard yours like my own. But if you cut the wrong deal, you'll walk that walk alone. I'm the man at the back door, where the noise runs out of breath, where the shine on your stories has to answer for the rest. You can chase every spotlight till your souls get sore, but the only thing that matters is the way you leave this floor. When this city counts the men, it's truly keeping score. You'll stand at eye with a man at the back door.
Paper cup on the platform, vending machine hum, overhead lights flicker like they know what I've become. Single ticket in my wallet, thumb and cross a print. Suitcase by my boot heel, zipper teeth that almost glint. Last call on the speaker, a voice like on the fin. On Vitron forward with a long sleeve, slow grin. I glance inside the payphone, hear her name inside the tone, but my hand stays in my pocket. Some goodbyes are made alone. Seat back by the window, glass black as a well. Tracks beat out a story that I know too well to tell. Jacket on the hanger, briefcase by my knee. Inside there's a paper trail that could buy or bury me. I don't run from what I've done, I don't kneel to what I earn. I just choose which bridges burn the day the tables turn. I'm a single ticket man on his night train out of town, with my name in the shadows and my eyes turned down. I could stay and play the hero till the danger hit our door, or I'd design miles and I'll bring that war to your floor. I don't need their blessing, I don't need their sound, just this rolling strip of distance with the noise turned down. Yeah, I'm a single ticket man, and this dark steel line I ride is the last straight thing I've done. Stepping out of your life tonight. late stew. My gun on the top shelf, her hands washing something new. Radio in the corner, playing soft and out of tune. Phone lit up the table with a message, move by noon. I lied about a meeting, said I'd only be an hour. Walked into a back room where they weighed me up for power. Came back with a fresh scar and a stare she couldn't read. Knew right then each quiet favor put her closer to my bleed. I'm not broken, I'm not holy, I'm not asking to be saved. I'm a man who knows the shape of every road that I mispaved. If the past comes hunting, it can follow what I've done. Let it knock on this steel door, it won't touch the chosen one. I'm a single ticket man on this night train out of sight, with my back to this city and my coat held tight. I won't drag you through the crossfire of the debts I still must pay. I'll just write you in the window of a life I walked away. I don't need forgiveness, I just need this track to run till the glow of what we almost had fades smaller than the sun. Yeah, I'm a single ticket man, and this long black line I ride is the only kind of promise I can keep for you tonight. Straight and I never caught with a drop down bread and the burger some tacity in the final chore. You tap your ring on polished wood, say you're ready for the fire. You think power's in the bullet, in the echo of the choir. But I've signed men out of living with a flick of this old pen. Moved a column, cut a number, never touched a gun on them. Every favor that you cash in puts a crack across the floor. And I'm the one who feels it tilt when they stop knocking at the door. There's a ledger on this desktop, pages thick with quiet names. Every line a little history, turn to problems when they thought they couldn't fall. I kept smiling, did the talking while I moved them off the board. You think I'm just a man in shadows, counting chips behind the scenes, but the last word in this room is never spoken by who screams. I never pull the trigger, but I choose who leaves alive. I'm the man behind the ledger, balancing your borrowed time. You can walk out with a handshake or get crossed out with a line, 'cause I never pull the trigger, but I choose who leaves alive. There's a folder in this drawer here with your face in black and white, little notes about your habits, where you gamble late at night. Don't mistake this for a threat, call it mercy, call it grace. I'm the only one up here still arguing to keep your place. But if you keep making noise where the walls are paper thin, if you keep on flashing teeth at men who only deal in grim, I'll be forced to make a judgment like the others that I've signed, and you'll vanish from this office like a figure from my mind. So listen when I tell you, lower your voice, control your eyes. Real power's in the silence when you're holding all the ties. I never pull the trigger, but I choose who leaves alive. I'm the man behind the ledger, keeping scores you can't deny. You can walk out with a favor or get crossed out with a line, 'cause I never pull the trigger, but I choose who leaves alive. I've protected men I shouldn't, dragged their names back from the brink, paid their debts with pieces of me that I never thought I'd sink. Every time I save a brother, something colder fills my chest, 'cause I know if I miscalculate, they'll come collecting from the rest. Yeah, I'm the never pull the trigger, but I choose who leaves alive. If I circle you in red, there ain't no priest, there ain't no sky. Sit down, learn to move in silence, or this pen becomes a knife. 'Cause I never pull the trigger, but I choose who leaves alive. Yeah, I'm the man behind the ledger, and I choose who leaves alive.
Lampshade halo on a crowded wooden desk, folders leaning like a crooked little fence. There's a key in the drawer
a safe in the wall. Old phone waiting for a name that still can call. I've been adding up names in the margins of the page, balancing the favors, balancing the rage. You're downstairs somewhere, straightening your tattered climb. Think a steady hand and nerve are all you need this time. See the quiet office and the silver on my wrist. Think the numbers and the silence make a life you can't resist. But every quiet you whisper out of sight draws another little chain, one more link around your life. You think debts are figures you can shuffle and arrange, but every promise that you make makes something in you change. I watched a man walk in here with a smile and steady nod, walked out with his pockets full, but his own name signed to ours. There's a clock without a tick in the corner of this room, but I feel every second like a shadow in full bloom. Paper cuts and cold accounts don't list the scars by name. You only see them when you look at who you were before the game. You want the chair, you want the name. You think control means you can carry the flame. Every favor that you call carves you into the frame. You don't just take the crown, you take the blame. These are the terms of the game. These are the terms of the game. There's a photo in a drawer I never let myself unfold. Two young faces at a table where we planned a different role. One of us took chances that I laid out like a chart. Now he lives in quiet whispers and a number in my heart. I still straighten every ledger, line the columns up just right. Tell myself that order keeps the ghost out of the night. But when the building's almost empty and the hallway hum runs thin, I hear footsteps that remember how it felt before this skin. So when that elevator door slides open to this floor, no, you're not just stepping through a polished wooden door. You're walking into something that remembers every choice, and it's your own reflection that'll be the judging voice. You want the chair, you want the name. You think this life will always bow to your aim. Every quiet little yes signs you into the flame. You don't just take the crown, you take the shame. These are the terms of the game, written deep where no ink can fade. You want the chair, you want the name.
all the terms of the game.
Midnight glass in a skyline stare, ledger open with a leather back chair, desk lamp halo on a cold steel pen. I'm adding up the ghosts I won't name again. Picture frame tilted on the polished wood, three men smiling like they thought they would. You lean in the doorway, tie still new. Ask me softly, what do men like you do? You see the cufflinks in the quiet room, think I just sign papers and avoid the boom. But every calm decision that I let go through puts another kind of mark on a man like you. I keep the knives off his tailored back, move the numbers so they never see the tracks. In this ledger of silence, every line's a sin. You don't write your name unless you're all the way in. I'm the calm in the middle when the floor runs red. I count what's sold and I sleep with what's said. Chessboard waiting by the far wall shelf. I played both colors when I played myself. He was like a brother in a cheap pursuit, too loud, too proud, but his heart was true. Hallway cameras caught his restless stride, didn't read the room, didn't see the tide. I signed off quiet on a meeting downstairs, kept the peace upstairs, burned a life in repairs. You think I missed him when the door slammed shut? I just weighed one life against the empire's cut, kept my voice steady when they called it done, then poured one more drink instead at that sun. I keep the knives off his tailored back, move the numbers so they never see the tracks. In this ledger of silence, every line's a sin. You don't write your name unless you're all the way in. I'm the hand on the scale when the odds won't bend. I balance out the ledger and I call it a friend. Elevator dings down an empty hall. I lock this drawer with the cold black steel and all. You step a little closer like you want my chair, but you don't see the weight that's living in the air. I won't beg you to leave, won't beg you to stay. Just know every quieted man still has to pay. If you cross this carpet and you shake that hand, you'll be carrying ghosts you don't yet understand. Because I keep the knives off his tailored back, sign the papers so they never trace the tracks. In this ledger of silence, every line's a sin. Once you ink your name, you don't walk out again. I'm the mind in the mirror when the deal turns black, and if you take my place, there's no turning back.
Stretches out beneath the tires, no headlights, no sign. City lights fade in the mirror, just ghosts I left behind. The air's thick with memory, but I keep my hands on the wheel, hoping this drive might take me somewhere where the past don't feel so real. The rearview shows a life I can't erase, shadows that won't fade. Faces I used to know, now strangers I betrayed. I keep on moving, always looking ahead, never glancing back. But the whispers in my mind tell me there's something I still lack. Is the road my savior, just another place to run? I thought I could outrun the past, but it's been chasing me all along.
Shadow that keeps calling. sounds like a lullaby, but I know I'm not alright. I remember the promises, the ones I never kept. Now I'm just running from a life I wish I'd never slept. There's a light in the distance, maybe it's the end of the line. But every mile that fades behind me takes a little more